Let's rewind back before the NBA season even started. Aaron Gordon was asked a very important question. What inspires you?
Winning inspires me.
And now fast forward to today, he got a game winner against the OKC Thunder and now has 2 game winners under his belt. But you may be asking, how did Aaron Gordon pull this off? How is he such an impactful player? Well, we'll be breaking down film on him and also Nikola Jokic near the end of the video. It's about to get crazy. But first, let's talk about Aaron Gordon. When I look at him play, he's one of the most consistent players on the floor. And by consistent, I also mean he has consistent positioning. Before the play even starts, Aaron Gordon knows that he has to go to the dunker spot. The reason why he's waiting in the dunker spot is so that Jamal Murray and Jokic could run their pick and roll. And the second Jamal Murray sees that Hartenstein's playing a little bit too high up, he could hit it to Aaron Gordon in the dunker spot and he will fade for a nice close shot. But when the Nuggets are running the ball down in transition, this is where Aaron Gordon is at his best. And let me show you why. Because you would think over here, Aaron Gordon should be cutting inside the paint to dunk it in transition, but you're wrong. Because he already knows that Nikola Jokic is going to be going in the paint. So to not congest the paint, he just takes a step to the 3-point line, lets Jokic go inside the paint, attract Chet Holmgren, then kick it out to Aaron Gordon for a wide open 3. AG is just an amazing cutter and knows when and when not to cut. But on this play, Aaron Gordon does cut because you can see there is no Chet Holmgren on the floor right now, so no rim protection, and Isaiah Hartenstein is guarding Nikola Jokic very high up, so the paint is basically free, giving Aaron Gordon the cue to cut inside the paint, and when Nikola Jokic misses, he is right there to put the ball right back in because of perfect cutting. But there's something not a lot of people are talking about when it comes to Aaron Gordon. He has significantly improved his 3-point jump shot from shooting 29% last season to a staggering 44% from the 3-point line this season. So what this allows you to do is put Aaron Gordon in the corner while Jamal Murray and Jokic run their pick and roll to just space out the floor. And when you're too occupied on this pick and roll, you just give it to Aaron Gordon and he will make the 3-pointer. That's why this Nuggets offense has been working. You could keep Aaron Gordon in games for longer durations because he has the 3-point shot now. And if you think about it, that's why this team is doing well. Russell Westbrook is also shooting the 3-pointer well. Even last series against the Clippers, he shot it at a 42% clip. And while you want to know why the 3-point shot is so important, it's for clutch moments like these. When you're down 1 point with 6.6 seconds left, you could just give it to Aaron Gordon, who's waiting at the left wing, and he will nail the 3-pointer to help win the game. So not only is Aaron Gordon a clutch player, but he's also a bully because he bullied Chet Holmgren that entire night. He hit the game winner on Chet Holmgren and also postered him.
High gets it ahead for Brown. 3-on-2 developing. Gordon, oh, it goes down!
This guy Aaron Gordon is an absolute monster, and it's not only me talking about him, his coach is also praising him.
And Aaron's gonna be a hero again, but I'm also looking at 14 rebounds. I'm looking at 22 points. I'm looking at ball handling responsibilities, leadership. He is a Denver Nugget, man. Like he is the soul of our team.
But shout out to the Denver Nuggets coach, because there's also another coach on this Nuggets team, and his name is Nikola Jokic. And you can see over here, he's literally coaching this team. But we have to understand what makes Nikola Jokic so deadly in these playoffs, because he scored 42 points, 22 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 blocks. But the way he scores is very, very smart, because it all starts with his positioning. When Jamal Murray's bringing the ball up, you can see Jokic is right next to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander because he wants that matchup. But when Chet Holmgren comes near him, he just pushes him away, so he has that split-second matchup with Shai, and that is just a mismatch. And the funny thing was, near the end of the second quarter, there was absolutely no one on this Thunder team that could guard Jokic. You could see Jalen Williams and Lu Dort stand absolutely no chance, and he just goes inside the paint and scores a bucket. It was like every single game plan that the Thunder threw at Jokic did not work at all. When you look at this play right over here, you would think that Jokic is being absolutely locked up and face guarded, but that's completely wrong. He's not even close to being locked up because he just has to turn his back and go to bully mode. And well, look at this. Chet Holmgren can't even stay in front of Nikola Jokic, and that's an easy bucket for him. So when the Thunder saw that Jokic was just bullying Chet Holmgren, they took him off of Jokic and instead put him near the dunker spot so he could help out if Jokic went in the paint. But Jokic is a very smart player. He knows that he's gonna get doubled even harder, so instead of going inside the paint, he kicks it out to Christian Brown and he nails a three-pointer. So that game plan didn't really work as well. So they went back to putting Hartenstein on Jokic, and typically when there's a big man that's pretty strong, kind of like Isaiah Hartenstein, Jokic goes for that pick and roll to get that mismatch on him. And eventually, Ludor ends up being on Nikola Jokic, and once again, this is a complete mismatch, gets inside the paint and hits his floater. There were many polls done to see who the best player in the 2025 playoffs is so far, and well, let me show you a graphic. Nikola Jokic is first, averaging 26.3 points, 12.9 rebounds, and 9.6 assists, while Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is at the 6th spot. It's a battle of the MVPs, but I think we all know who the true MVP is. When we look at championship caliber teams, they always have an identity, whether it's a hard-nosed team that plays hard defense, or whether it's a very good offensive team that likes to move the ball around a lot. Everybody has their own identity, but the Denver Nuggets are claiming their own identity right now.
What is it about this team that even allows you guys to be in a position to win this game?
I told you, I think last time, we find a way. You know, it's never perfect. We make mistakes. We are down. We make stupid mistakes. But we find a way, and that's like I said, the description of this team is find a way.
So the theme for the Denver Nuggets this playoffs is find a way. And they always find a way. Whether it's Russell Westbrook turning up and knocking down threes, you can see that these players are making sacrifices to win games. Russell Westbrook hasn't always been that player that would spot up in the corner and shoot threes, and in his career he hasn't always been a player that would come off the bench, but he's putting his ego to the side and playing winning basketball because he really wants to get that championship. But we also have to talk about Jamal Murray, because although he had 21 points, he didn't shoot it at a good enough clip. He shot it at a 37% field goal, and well, we all know Jamal could do way better. But guess what? The Denver Nuggets still got the victory, so just imagine when Jamal Murray starts heating up, there's going to be absolutely nothing you could do to stop this team. And low-key, sometimes I feel bad for Jokic, because every time he goes in the paint, he gets triple teamed, and it kind of reminds me of that one Family Guy episode. But we also have to give credit to the new Denver Nuggets coach. Adelman is putting Jokic in places so he could succeed, and his post-game conversations are absolutely motivating. But
you don't always play your best when you win, and we can play better than that. But what I loved about man today, the mentality of how you played. Every time out I sat down, I knew that you knew the game was not over. We have a chance. There's a situation. Something that can happen here. Turn the tide. And a lot of guys stepped up, man.
Then in the comment section, let me know, besides Nikola Jokic, who's the most important player in this series for the Nuggets to get this victory. If you guys want to help me out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It gets the video out to many more people so I can make more bangers for you legends. That's been all for me. I'll catch you legends in the next one.